Who am I? Who am I? That's my question from birth. Who are we? But my name's Colette, my birth name. My artwork. Well, you're right in it, actually. You are right in it right now at Explorer. Usually when I enter a space, I automatically think of it as a piece of paper or a canvas, an empty canvas. I started with the streets, you know, painting in the streets, and I would do it in those magical hours of the day, like 3 to 5 a.m. I became known at the beginning because I created an environment in my home. And then I started creating these rooms in galleries and museums. But of course, there's recurring themes, you know, like renewal is a big one. Whatever different personas I've had, and I've had 6 so far, I've looked at it as no beginning and no end. I think we've been there before, and I think we're going somewhere after. So that's another thing, transformation, renewal. The personas come as an inspiration. It's like a birth, you know, it's very interesting, the conception, the birth, you know, they evolve and they bleed into each other too, which is interesting. I staged my death at the Whitney Museum and became Justine because I saw that my influence had already gone in the commercial world. So I started imitating my own work and I became Justine. Colette died and Justine was just basically being successful on Colette's image. See, they all have their own philosophies, and they were also the way I responded to what's going on in culture. And I thought art should elevate the spirit, you know, and not bring us down like the news. So Lumière came after September 11th, and Lumière has had different stages. She's had more lives within that name. So I actually, the perfect example of a process artist. So on-site installation artist, but I use every single media you can imagine or whatever materials are available. Beds have always been important to me. Even the environments often evoke the idea of a bed if I'm not in it sleeping, because it's really a symbol of dreams and reality. My main inspiration comes from the unknown. Metaphysics, the study. When I was young, I was very interested in the tarot cards and just all these questions about the unknown, the invisible. And the impression it makes on oneself, on the viewer, is the most important. You walk in and you lose sense of time and space, and somehow people respond that way. Their mood is elevated, so you almost reach a higher level of being. There's magic, and to remember that, because we forget. We're so busy with our lives, especially now with everything. It's overwhelming, so once in a while we have to just remember the magic of life.